in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planters Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planters Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
We're live.
Oh, live in downtown Newport, Arkansas. It's Cable 15 TV's Facebook Live, Sports Unleashed. Josh Nation, Ben Black, Hayden Schultz, David Black. We appreciate y'all joining us because we have got brackets to talk about, some bracket busters. So you folks out there, John G., appreciate you watching. Thank you, sir. Ricky Morales, we're going to consider those Michigan Wolverines here in just a little bit. But first of all, the man who got the most right on their bracket, would you go ahead and do your talking? Let me go ahead and talk.
I'll appreciate this. You know, this was a tough thing for me to come up with. And, you know, I didn't get them all right, but I beat the two guys next to me. No shocker there.
I'm just proud you knew how to fill out the names.
I didn't expect anything other than for me to beat them a little bit worse than I did.
So how many did you get right?
I don't know. How many did I get right?
35.
35 games.
Ben, how many did you get right?
I think I got 31.
Well, I think I'll just split the difference with you boys.
Okay.
33. But more importantly than that, and this is the big deal, which I also came in third on this next one, of how many people that we picked that made it to the Sweet 16. And before I get to the number, let me go ahead and give you the numbers. I had 7, Hayden had 9, and Ben had 9. So those guys beat
Ben
me.
looked at mine.
Yes, he did. Yes, he copied. He's a copycat, isn't he?
Got to do what you got to do, man.
Here's a great deal that people fail to realize, and I go back and I looked it up. When Arkansas, of course, they were in the Elite Eight last year. The Sweet 16 is such a tremendous goal to have. And if you make the Sweet 16, I'm not saying that you've done enough, but I do know that if Arkansas doesn't make the Sweet 16, there's going to be a little disappointment. But you can go down now and in the tournament, I would say, what a successful year, because it is so very, very hard to duplicate. But I know a lot of teams have duplicated from last year, but going back to the Razorbacks in 1994-95, they won the championship in 94. 16 teams made the Sweet 16. How many of those out of that 16 do you think made it the next year? Just guessing.
I'd say 6.
How many do you think?
10.
Pretty close. 5. Josh said 4. 5 teams. Only 5 teams repeated, one of them being Arkansas.
I think there's 5 teams that have repeated the past 5 years this year.
There are a lot more. There's more than half of the teams that repeated from last year. Yeah, Zags on a big run.
Duke, Gonzaga, Michigan, Kansas, and I want to say, and it might not be North Carolina, but maybe Nova.
So Duke's been 5 years in a row?
I think that's what it said.
Who's that? Duke.
You'll see.
Anyway,
Let me pull it up.
Pull it up. We got to find out right here. And Ricky, we're going to try our best to pull for Michigan. I don't know that anybody on the board has Michigan over Nova, but we'll figure that out here in just a little bit. We appreciate everybody watching, but we're going to give y'all our expertise here in just a little bit after Hayden pulls up and finds out who all has been. That's an enormous number that's been 5 years in a row. We're checking it out.
I saw it somewhere, I'm telling you.
Ricky, I got to admit, I had Michigan beat from the get-go, man. I had Colorado State penciled in. Sorry, brother.
Well, you were wrong, Mr.
I was
Dunstan.
wrong. I was wrong.
You were wrong. So, well, come on. Yeah, we'll try to open them for you there, buddy. You come on right along through there.
Slice them in two.
Can you say hello?
Hello.
Say hello, everybody in TV land.
All right.
It's Max Black is on the set.
Wally told me to go over here.
Oh, okay. Well, you can stay in here if you want to. You're not bothering us. Look at the Maxer. Wait, you found it yet?
I'm looking. I gotta see where I saw it.
Yeah, I think it's too many.
I think you're wrong.
I think it's too many. I know that
I want to recount on Hayden's 35 because if he counted that, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about his math.
Well, actually, I counted it, and I'm sure I could have missed because I couldn't even see those little numbers.
I want that.
He wants to go to the ruling here.
Yeah, I want to go to the ruling. Can we go to the booth? Gene, what did you see on Hayden's bracket?
You know, it's Gene. What's his last name? Liberator.
Sarator. Gene Sterator.
When they go to him, and the guy spends all day, I mean, he's there for every game. He's the only one that they have, but he generally can get it right 100% of the time. And the explanation, regardless, you look at something with your heart, especially when the Hogs are playing, and when he says it, you say, well, that's probably right. But I thought they I really thought they missed one against Arkansas. But I was looking with it, with my heart instead of.
Well, I think it's. And I think some of the guys on the broadcast last night, I can't remember what game, were talking about how throughout the regulation, it seems like they just kind of let them play. And then when you go to an overtime or when things get close, they start kind of – seems like they start nitpicking.
Right. Well, I know that they let Arkansas play with New Mexico State the other day that, almost through the whole half, and I think they had 2 fouls and we had 3. I like them when they let them play, but I don't like it down the stretch when they get a little tight. Are you finding it?
I'm trying to.
Okay,
I got to go to the NCAA.
Yeah, you sure do.
Jeez.
I can get it. Let me look this up.
Hey, do you know how to operate your phone?
Not really.
I didn't think so.
I do the best I can.
I wouldn't think Duke's been there. I know Duke had a long run at one time, but I thought, and they might have lost one 6 years ago and been there 5 times in a row, but I don't know about that. UCLA probably, yes. UCLA was a repeater from.
We've got 24 consecutive. I know I saw this.
Okay, we're not going. Let's go.
We'll take your word.
We'll take your word. All right. There's 18 of them that have been 5 years in a row. A lot of silence. What's the dead program here? Dead program. Well, Josh, what's up, man? And I didn't say this. Josh Nation did not miss one game from last week's pick.
Yep,
he didn't miss one game.
He was perfect.
Fill out your bracket next time, sir. He
12
wasn't here.
schools that have made 4 consecutive Sweet 16 appearances.
4 consecutive. That have made.
That have. I'm trying to find it, but it won't load. Your Wi-Fi's terrible.
Well,
I guess that we're using all of it.
Yeah.
I'll find it and I'll come back with it.
Okay, but it's not current, right?
I thought it said current.
I would think that would be almost impossible. And the reason I say that, it is just so hard to repeat. It's very, very difficult to repeat and to do it 5 or 8 schools or whatever you said for 5 times in a row. I think, 4 times in a row along the way would be a more reasonable, because it's very, very difficult. And I go back to what I said a while ago. Be very proud that you're in the Sweet 16. That's why they have such a big celebration after the game. Just getting there is it's such an honor. And obviously, let's talk SEC here, guys, if y'all want to talk SEC. How did the SEC do? And we kept saying we needed more than 5 schools in. We needed 7 or 8 schools in. How talk about the SEC, Hayden?
Just kept the Hogs standing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Only one. Arkansas's the only one. Auburn's down. Tennessee's down. Kentucky down. Kentucky loses to a 15 seed. Kentucky.
What's going on up there?
They're just lost. They ran into a buzzsaw. Little old team beat them. Who is it that beat them? St. Peter's. I mean, St. Peter's beat them. And then I heard the coach from Murray State say the other night, I heard some thunder out there. Billy Don, what's up, man?
Yes.
Yes, we're 5 schools that made it to the NCAA tournament 5 times in a row. Not 5 this year. There's not 5 schools in it that have made it to the last 5. Correct, Ricky?
I can't find that stat. Maybe it was a Michigan highlight that they made it the
5
fifth
schools that
time
made the NCAA.
in a row this time.
5 schools that have made the NCAA. Now, I'm not talking about to the NCAA 5 times in a row. I'm talking about the Sweet 16.
No, because Kansas has made it 32 times
Yes,
in
correct.
a row.
Yeah. Hi, Sammy
So
Joe.
there's
Sammy
more
Joe's
than that.
watching. So making it 4 times or 5 times in a row was almost impossible, and Duke made it like 16 times in a row at one time.
Wow.
I mean, it was just incredible.
Krzyzewskiville, baby.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
So I would just say, Ben, what did you analyze here on Auburn going down and Kentucky going down and Tennessee going down, LSU going down, and the Hogs winning?
It's yet to be determined to see how the SEC will finish. Had a rough start, obviously. We're the only Southeastern Conference team left. But I got the Hogs penciled in to win, guys. I'm a homer. You can say I'm crazy. People said, I was crazy when Arkansas was not going to beat. I've heard people say Arkansas wasn't going to beat Vermont in the first round. I said, Vermont, they just shoot the ball too well.
Oh, the experts had Vermont as the winner.
Yeah.
Experts.
Big upset, as far as how did Arkansas become a number 4 seed. Well, I'm going to tell you, great defense,
Absolutely.
great free throw shooting is a perfect combination for a championship run.
If you're not a great shooting team, you can win a lot of basketball games with those 2 things that you just mentioned: free throw shooting and great defense. And Arkansas has both. Hayden, what do you think?
Yeah, you got to get J.D. Notae to stay out of foul trouble. That's a thing that we haven't done the past 2 games and somehow won.
Yeah.
He hasn't played his best ball yet, but relying on other guys, Amude and Tony and Jalen Williams had a decent night the other night. They've got some guys stepping up into those roles, but in order to beat Gonzaga, you have to have J.D. Notae play his best ball he's played this year. If you want any chance of beating them, they got 2 7-footers.
Yep.
And one of them plays like a 3/4. Mm-hmm. We don't have anybody that can match up against that.
That's
guy.
correct.
So it's going to be very, very, very tough for the Hogs to get past Gonzaga.
Well, I'll say this. You press, number 1. And you don't ever give the guy a chance to get the ball down there underneath the block because you take it away at half court. So that eliminates that guy. One of their 7-footers. Their other 7-footer, you put
Just let him roam.
Well, you just put a Moody on him and say, hey, you should just follow him to the locker room. I believe.
It's a lot easier said than done.
I understand that.
Or Tony's defense the other night against New Mexico State was just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, yeah, he just.
And down the stretch, we're playing just great defense. I was going to say, though, you look at this Arkansas team coming into the beginning of the year, and I have a good friend, I'm not going to mention his name, who is an Arkansas enthusiast, and he's told me all year, he said, I just don't like this group, man. I just don't like them. They don't – something about them. He said, but they keep winning. He said, I keep thinking somebody's going to beat them, and this, and they said they just keep winning. And I credit that to, again, great defense and free throw shooting. When you can go to the free throw line and you shoot 70%, you're going – 9 times out of 10, you're going to win the basketball game because most teams don't shoot 70%.
I heard the last ball game we were watching last night. They were talking about what do you do in this situation right here? Do you come down, you get a good shot? And I love the philosophy, and they didn't happen. Maybe it was the Memphis game. I can't remember. But anyway, they said what you got to do is you just got to take your chances here. You got to drive it to the hole and hope they foul you. More than likely, they're not going to call a foul, but that's what you got to do. And I think Arkansas is a lot like that, even though. I guess Note got 5 charging calls the other day. Every foul he got was a charging call. That guy's going to the hole. He's going to the hoop. And I think all 5 of them were charging calls. One of them was a little close, but I think, when you go in there, if you're willing to, set your body up there and say, I'm going to take a charge, you can get up Note on some of those. But he's also good enough that he can glide by you too, but it just didn't happen the other day. So Notae's got to have big game, huh?
Big game.
If you're the Arkansas Razorbacks
30 piece at
and
least.
you're playing Gonzaga and you've got 15 seconds on the clock and you're going to get the last shot, the game is tied. What play would you run? Either one of you.
The game is tied.
Game's tied.
It goes to Note at the top of the key, and we're setting a pick and letting him go downhill.
Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, he's the guy.
Have a bailout guy,
Yeah, you drive
Devo
in,
Davis,
have
in a corner.
something like that.
Devo Davis in the corner. If it doesn't work out for Note, you kick out to Davis. Davis drains it. You go home a winner.
But Note goes, he's head down, going to put the ball in the hole.
I've seen Davis and Likes hit those pressure free throws these first two games. I mean, pressure free throws. And they go to the line and they hit them. Old Likes the other day, even, a guy who's a little helter-skelter and doesn't make great decisions. He's so quick. He's quicker than the basketball. He's quicker than him on the court. Sometimes he outruns the basketball just going so fast and turns it over time. But let me tell you what, that kid went to the line the other day and, put down some free throws. And even Coach Musselman set up working against the trap, or they're going to foul him. He said, "I got to get the ball to Likes." I mean, that was the play designed to get it to him because he knew he could hit the free throw. So I mean, that's pretty neat from Coach Musses to take a guy who's not the greatest basketball player, but that guy was a tremendous basketball player. Was he at Miami? Was that right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, I start saying Miami's on kind of a roll right here, but it's fun to watch NCAA basketball. I think it's the greatest sporting event. I think it's better than the NFL playoffs. I think it's better than I honestly think it's better than the College World Series. It's just the greatest spectacle because you have so many teams that can win games that don't have a chance to win games. And lo and behold, they might win 2 games. But to make it to the Sweet 16, and I say it again, be proud of your Arkansas Razorbacks and be proud of these other people that made it to the Sweet 16 because it does not happen very often in your history. And
that back-to-back years we went. Is that back-to-back? Went last year?
Absolutely. And that's something I looked at. There were a lot of schools. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't. I think I counted like at least half of the field was there last year, which is an enormous number of teams that repeated. But let's go to the picks right here. Josh, I got yours. Josh picks Gonzaga and Arkansas. And if you look at the bracket, our bracket, the West bracket, is the only one that has 1, 2, 3, and 4. All made it to the Sweet 16, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The East bracket has an 8 seed, a 4 seed, a 15 seed, and a 3 seed. The Midwest has a 1 and a 4, and then they have a 10 and 11 game, which means a 10-11 game going to be in the Sweet 10 or 11 going to be in the Elite 8. And then in the South, Arizona 1, Houston 5, Michigan 11. And Villanova a 2, so they were close. But the only one, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is Arkansas. So let's go. Josh picks the Arkansas Razorbacks. Ben Black, your pick.
Hogs, baby.
Hogs. Hayden Schultz, you're the man.
Gonzaga.
No, wait.
Who?
All right, Hayden Schultz, your pick.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga again?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Josh, can you edit that out, please, so we can get in?
I'm doing it now.
Okay, we're going to edit that out. We're going to try this one more time. Hayden, your pick.
Razorbacks.
Gonzaga.
He said the Hogs.
Lip sync. Do it one more time. Hogs.
Razorbacks.
Hogs.
Hogs. Do it again. Hogs. I mean, you got to pick with your brain and not your heart, and that's why I picked Arkansas.
Sounds like you picked with your heart. I'll do a fathead pizza on it. Y'all saw it here.
Large.
Yeah, I'll do a single top, and I won't even hurt you.
I was gonna say kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink on it.
One word, all caps.
I'll do a single top, and I won't hurt you.
There's no way that the Zags can beat the Razorbacks. You've heard it right here first. And folks, you can play
I'll
this.
double up for wings that it's more than 8.
Whatever you think, big boy.
8.
What do you
I'll
think?
go to line 8.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right.
What do you think that Gonzaga has this year? What do you think they're shooting from the free throw line? What percent?
As a team,
77.
yeah, I would say
64.
73.
73. That's pretty good.
I would say-
What are the Razorbacks shooting?
76.
75.9.
Yeah. It'll come down to free throws, isn't it?
I mean,
Free throws. They make the difference. Hayden.
Points a game.
I got a
Points
question.
per game.
Gonzaga 106.
I have
They only
one
got
question.
86 last night.
All
Right?
right. Do you think the Hogs could beat Memphis?
Yeah.
Do you think Memphis had a chance to beat Gonzaga?
No.
They didn't have a chance to beat
Oh, yeah,
them.
they did. They had the ball with no time. They had time for a last second shot.
Yeah, but I didn't think
But
they
they had
ever
a
beat them.
chance. But they had a chance.
I didn't think they would beat them.
No, I didn't ask that. I said, did they have an opportunity at the end of the game to win?
Listen, the Razorbacks have an opportunity to win before the game starts, and then it starts, and then the game starts, and then it's kind of over from there. I'm a Hawk fan. I'm telling you.
Did we go off?
Don't think so.
Mine's still working.
No, we're live.
Okay.
Well, where's the video?
I'm a Hog fan. I'm just telling you, Gonzaga, and you can go with they typically choke and they usually don't. This is a good basketball team.
I agree.
I don't think we have the components. It's a matchup game.
Well,
We don't have the
disagree.
components to stop
I
them.
disagree, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I don't think that Gonzaga has seen the athletes that the Razorbacks have on their squad. We have exceptional athletes on the floor at all times. And I
Okay.
don't know that they have seen the caliber of athlete throughout the year and played the caliber of athlete like the Razorbacks have. I may be wrong. Highly doubt it, but I may be.
So I was looking at the technical difficulties here. There are none, I say. So what did you just say, Ben? Say it again.
I don't believe, and I may be wrong, this is just an opinion. My opinion is that Gonzaga has not faced the type of athlete that the Razorbacks have on their squad. I believe that the athletic ability of the Arkansas Razorbacks far exceeds anything Gonzaga has faced up to this point. And I go to the Michigan game. I believe that our athletes are better, or not Michigan, Memphis game. I believe that our athletes are better than Memphis's athletes. Just by my opinion, just watching. And if Memphis had a chance to beat Gonzaga, I believe the Hogs will beat them by 10.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
But if they win by
There
1,
again,
I'll
I'm with
still
you.
be happy.
I'm with you, Ben. I'm with you again.
We can go to the next game.
No.
We're talking about the
No,
Hogs, man.
not till you say Hogs.
Future national
not.
champs.
You're picking with your brain.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on.
Now here, before we move on, I will say this again. You heard it here, right here on Sports Unleashed, Cable 15, Facebook Live, Cable 15 TV. 4 country bumpkins, and 3 of the 4 picked the Arkansas Razorbacks, and everybody outside of Arkansas is laughing at us, but they'll be running this show. I'll promise you, they'll be taking this out. And what is it when you get a whole bunch of likes or whatever, what they call it? It went viral. This will go viral because there's 3 guys in this room that says Arkansas Razorbacks will win. No question about it. No question about it. The Arkansas Razorbacks will win this game. And if they don't, we'll be back next weekend to go, well, they should have. They
talk
could
about
have.
how they got cheated.
They got cheated. Gene Tessitore messed up on the call. It wasn't our fault.
Oh, no Gene.
I did see some people that were kind of, on them for saying, "Hey, you played horrible." Well, we're going to the Sweet 16. I don't care how horrible you played. You're in the Sweet 16.
And we haven't shot the ball well at times, but
Yeah, all year.
you know what you make up with that?
Defense and free throw.
Defense.
Yeah.
Free throws.
Yeah, we don't have a great shooting team.
No, we don't need to shoot it great. We're just not going to let them shoot it great.
How many points a game do they score?
Did you look that up?
No, but I want to know where does it show the caliber of player that they're playing against? Opponents. That's what I want to know, Hayden.
You play with your heart, you pick with your heart, and let's just see who in this bunch, let's see who in this bunch next week will sit right here on this program and go, who got the winner in that Arkansas Gonzaga game?
All I know is I won both things we did last week, and I will make it 3-0 this coming week. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all make my job so easy.
Texas Tech or Duke? Josh, what'd you pick?
I think I took Duke.
You took Duke. Yeah. Who'd you take then?
Who did I take?
Yeah. This is on your new Sweet 16 bracket.
Well, I got Duke penciled in on my original bracket, so I'm going to go with Duke.
Okay. We'll pencil that in on your 16 bracket. You got it?
I got it, brother.
Hayden?
Duke.
Well, just for the sake of,
Oh boy.
I know I got that one right. Boy, if I could really get a double winner there. I'm probably going to go with. I'm just going to go with Texas Tech. I'm just going to go with Texas Tech. Just because y'all all went with Duke. Everybody go with Duke. Who all went with Duke? Duke. What they average? 87.
87.
What the Hogs average giving up per game?
68.
60. 20.
So just say they meet in the middle there, and it's a 70-something ball game.
It'd be tough for us to score 70.
Can the Hogs score 70?
It would be tough for us to score 70.
That rests my case.
Well, I'm going to say this. You pick the over and under, and I'll bet you I'll have your little wager on that. Do you give me the point? Whatever you think the over and under is going to be. And
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, over and under, and then we'll have another wager, and I get to pick either way I want to go.
Yeah. You're already out pizza and wings.
I know, and I'm about out of trouble.
I might get some breadsticks too while I'm at it.
All right, here we go. North Carolina and UCLA, as somebody called it one time 25 years ago. UCLA. UCLA made it. I mean, a sportscaster. I'm telling you, a sportscaster. And it looked like in this ball game where Southern Cal lost to UCLA today by the score of 106-49. I said, no, they didn't. Come on through, Maxer. It's okay. You don't have to. You can come right through here. Come on through here, buddy. It's live TV. What you got?
Tell us about those Razorbacks.
They're good.
They're good, aren't
Can you go woo pig suey?
Woo pig suey.
Woo pig suey! Razorbacks. Josh had to pull his headset off. Got a little
they? A
loud.
little loud on you, Josh?
5 country bumpkins from Newport, Arkansas.
That's right. Future generation of Cable 15 TV. Max Black in the house.
UCLA or North Carolina? Hayden.
North Carolina.
Ben.
UCLA.
And Josh picked North Carolina. Did anybody pick UCLA? I'm picking UCLA. I got UCLA. Does anybody really know what UCLA stands for? I mean,
University of Central Los Angeles. I don't know.
University of California.
University of California, Los Angeles.
That's good. All right, let's go. Who is this team?
St. Peter's.
What are they doing in there?
Well, you're gonna find out what they're doing there.
I hope he didn't pick St. Peter's.
St. Peter's.
Oh, Ben. You picked them all the way, didn't
Picked them. No, not all the way, but
Oh, you picked them this time.
yeah, that was Kentucky kind of helped me
You
out.
don't really think St. Peter's can beat.
Why not? They beat Murray State. They beat Kentucky.
I was going to say this a while ago about
Oh, boy.
they beat Kentucky and they beat Murray State. Did I even say this about the Murray State coach? What he said? He said, "Let me tell you what, I'm proud of my kids. There's no doubt about it. And let me tell you what, my guys can play for anybody in the country. We're as good as anybody in the country." Well, Coach, you are, but you're not quite as good as St. Peter's. You came up behind schedule there. UCLA for me.
Max,
Purdue, St. Peter's.
Purdue or St. Peter's?
St. Peter's.
Oh, Max Black's got a St. Peter's. Hayden.
Oh, boy, Purdue.
Purdue for me. And Josh Nation picked Purdue.
No, he didn't.
I know, he picked St. Peter's.
Are you kidding me?
Those choices right there are probably better choices than somebody picking Gonzaga over Arkansas.
I tell you what, I want
I
you
bet
to go
no
look at
more.
the percentage at Purdue and St. Peter's. I want you to go look at the percentage Arkansas and Gonzaga.
No, I'm not.
And you tell me which one you think's a closer game.
Cinderella. That's fine. Underdog.
I'm an underdog guy too, Josh, and that's why I picked them. Because nobody's going to give them a chance.
This video's going viral. You heard it here. Max, who you picking, Arkansas or somebody else?
Arkansas.
And a baby. See there?
Homegrown, baby.
4 out of 5. Arkansas, 4 out of 5. Max Black, tell us again. Arkansas Razorbacks?
All the way. Say all
And
the way.
all the way. All the way, baby. All the way. That concludes our program for the night. We can't convince Hayden to. All right, let's keep going. What do we got? Did we finish with that one, Hayden? Tell me. I can't keep
We
it.
need to go to the right side.
Well, I know that part. Did we get them all on the left side over there?
Yeah. Do you want to do who's Elite Eight on that side, or you want to come back to it?
No, we'll come back to that. We'll come
Okay.
back to that. Arizona, Houston. I go Josh. Josh?
Arizona.
Wrong. Ben?
Arizona.
Wrong. Hayden?
Houston.
David Black, Houston. Right. So Arizona's gone, Houston's in. Michigan, Nova. Ricky's watching. Ricky Morales is watching. Who you want, guys? You want those big Wolverines or not? Ben Black.
Well, seeing as how I didn't think they could beat Colorado State, I'm going to go with Villanova. Sorry, Rick.
Josh?
Nova.
Hayden?
Villanova.
All right, boys.
No love for
Ricky,
Michigan.
love you, brother. Love you. But I got to go with Nova. So we're all finally agreeing on something there. We couldn't agree on the Arkansas game. We couldn't agree on the Duke game. We couldn't agree on the UCLA game. We couldn't agree on the Purdue game. Surely to goodness, we're going to pick this one right. Let's go down to the bottom Midwest part of the bracket. Kansas, Providence.
Kansas. Had them penciled in.
Kansas, me too. All right, and then, boy, what a stunner, 11 seed, 10 seed. Iowa State. I can't pick either one of these because neither one of these teams are any good. But they're in the Sweet 16. So that means they're pretty good, doesn't it?
Not bad.
Iowa State, Miami of Florida.
Not of Ohio.
No. Josh has ISU. Ben Black.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Well, I missed them both from the start. I'm going to say Iowa State.
Hayden.
The U.
The U. I picked the U myself. I actually picked the M. I'm picking them. Who do you folks like? Let us know who. All right, you want to go ahead and y'all want to try to finish out right here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, Hayden, tell us. Josh has Arkansas and Duke, and he picks Arkansas. Who do you pick to be Gonzaga and who? You got Gonzaga and Duke, and who do you pick?
Duke.
As much as you brag on Gonzaga, how great they are, how good they are, and then you pick a sentimental pick because you pick Duke. That's probably a pretty good pick. And why'd you pick Duke?
Because I think they're going to win it all.
Well, that'd probably be the one I'd pick too. Yeah.
Because they're Duke.
Ben, so who did you have and who did you pick?
Okay, let's see who I had. I had Duke.
Beating Arkansas?
No, beating Arkansas? No,
Yeah, this-
Duke. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you got Arkansas, Duke.
Oh, Arkansas all the way.
Oh, okay.
Arkansas's in my. I'm telling you, the guys, look here. See this on my hat? This ain't for Alabama.
Max, where you going, brother? Okay, back in Lolly's room.
Hogs.
Who you got?
Hogs.
Oh, my gosh.
Hogs. UCLA, Purdue. Josh has.
UCLA St. Peter's.
Oh, excuse me. I picked UCLA, Purdue, so I got to pick mine. Who'd you have in yours, Ben? Tell us.
UCLA.
UCLA's going to win, is what you're saying.
UCLA will beat St. Peter's.
Okay. Hayden, who do you have and what do you think?
I've got North Carolina and Purdue, and North Carolina wins. And they play Duke in the Final Four.
Oh, come on. What are you at ACC?
Krzyzewski's last year.
There's a reason for that.
Who's the coach of North Carolina?
What's his name? He played for
Sure did.
North Carolina. Give it to me.
Hubert Davis.
There you go. He's the one that said that quote that I was saying earlier. There's three type of people in this world.
Is that right?
Yeah, he said it after the game that they won against UCLA. Or I mean, that they won Baylor.
And what's the quote? Say it again.
He said there's three types of people in this world. People who don't want to fight, people who do want to fight, and people that are looking for a fight. And I want 12 players who are looking for a fight.
Amen, brother. That'll get you fired up. If it don't, it's because your wood's wet.
Of course, you get a real fight to kick you out of the game, so I don't know how smart that is. You get kicked out of the game. No, it's a great quote. I love it. I have UCLA and Purdue, and I'm picking Purdue.
Oh, wow.
And Josh, you picked North Carolina over St. Pete.
Oh, Josh. Is he dumb? Taking North Carolina to the Final
No,
Four?
very smart. Very well. It's just the way his bracket sets up makes that pick such a strong pick.
I heard that.
on, Hayden.
Come on with it.
All right, where are we? Next, Houston Nova. That's for me. And I'm picking Nova. Josh, you got Arizona Nova, and you're picking Arizona. You picking Arizona? They're the number 1 team in the country.
I went back to the 90s thing. I don't know.
They're 31-3, 32, and they're 33-3.
Good pick.
3 people beat them.
That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. Hayden?
I picked Houston playing Nova, and I've got Villanova making it to my Final Four.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I got Houston playing Nova, and I've got Nova.
You copied.
I did. I saw what you had, and I thought, well, Hayden's pretty smart right there. Yeah. But I also picked Texas Tech over Duke. And that's going to make the difference in this bracket this time. Texas Tech. I'm telling you, Texas Tech over Duke. And I'm probably going to.
You've got Arkansas in the Final Four.
Final Four? I've got them in the Final 1.
Last
What
man
do you
standing,
mean?
baby.
What? I've got them in the Final 1.
Oh, boy.
Ben, what do you have?
What game are we on?
I don't have a clue.
South, right here.
Right here.
Arizona.
The South.
I'm going to have to go with the old-fashioned Arizona.
He's got Arizona playing Nova. Arizona winning.
Arizona over Nova?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did we already do this last one right here?
Nope.
Okay. Josh has Kansas and ISU and picks Kansas. I have Kansas and Miami, and I picked Kansas. Hayden has
Kansas and Miami, and I picked Kansas.
And Ben has
Kansas.
Over who? Who'd you pick?
Iowa State.
Kansas. So your Final Four, Josh, is Arkansas, North Carolina, Arizona, Kansas. Hayden, your Final Four.
Duke, North Carolina, Nova, Kansas.
That's a pretty solid 4 for a guy who don't know much.
I bet I got more in my Final Four than y'all.
Well, you picked all the favorites.
Anybody can go down.
Anybody can go down and see who's the high seed is. I mean, anybody. No, he picked. No, he picked
Duke's a 2 seed. North Carolina's an 8 seed. Nova's what are they? A 2 seed, and Kansas a 1.
Oh my! I mean, anybody could pick that.
I picked 1 seed.
You didn't pick Arizona?
No,
you picked Nova.
I picked Houston over Arizona.
Houston's got a great basketball team.
Yeah.
Ben, who's in your Final Four?
I've got Arkansas, Arizona, UCLA, and Kansas.
Arkansas, Arizona, UCLA. All right, so it's Arkansas, UCLA.
We've only got Kansas the same.
Arkansas.
At least we agreed on something.
Yeah,
Arkansas and UCLA played in the 95 championship game. Hogs tried to repeat.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get it done.
I remember that.
Yeah. What was the little guy's name that was the point guard that went the distance?
In 95, let me think. I was -2.
Let me think.
Arkansas or UCLA?
UCLA. Guy went the length.
But you still filled your bracket out correctly that year, right?
Yes.
I thought so.
My Final Four: Arkansas, Purdue, Nova, Kansas. I really think one of those 4 is going to win the championship.
I think the odds of that happening are
You
really
got
in your favor.
you probably got one in there that's gonna get in the Final Four. You probably got one. You ain't got 4.
Well, I think Kansas and Nova have a great chance to be in the Final Four, and I think Purdue has a great chance to be in the Final Four. And there's no doubt in my mind that Arkansas is going to be in the Final Four. So I think my bracket is about as solid as it could possibly be. And I certainly hope that I have some, does anybody out there agree with me that Arkansas has a chance to be in the Final Four? Who agrees? Say yes or no. Who agrees that Arkansas has a chance or doesn't have a chance to be in the Final Four? They didn't think we could do it in 78. They didn't think we could do it in 94. Certainly didn't think we could repeat in 95. Nobody thought we'd make the Elite 8 last year. Everybody gave up on us when we were 0-3 or in conference. I mean, they said, this is the worst team in the history. Fire the coach. Fire the coach. We're 0-3. Sweet
Brian
16.
Underwood says, I have Arkansas in. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. The human highlight reel.
He don't know nothing.
Yes, he does. I have Arkansas in. I have Arkansas in. Quote.
We're talking basketball, not wrestling.
Hey, listen, this guy knows. He's a sports fanatic. He knows. And that's why he's commenting. Look, Johnny K. Parrish says she agrees with me. Certainly agree. Arkansas has
David texts all of his friends real fast.
Yes.
Group message.
Get on and agree with me, please.
There'll be other people that agree. I'm telling you.
Ricky says they have a chance.
They have a chance, all right. You bet. They have a chance. I'm talking about Final Four, Final Two. I'm talking about big timing.
They play Thursday.
I don't know.
Yes.
Can I watch it at your house?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you can. If we get Linda Cooker's pork chops.
Good.
Mom.
This will be nice.
Would you really get on
You
me?
being wrong in your own house.
Would you get on me?
Johnny McGuire.
Not happening.
Well, he's related to Hayden, no. Not me, no. Who else would have? Who else? Who else?
I said, hurry up, somebody get on here.
What about Johnny McGuire says? I mean, what does Johnny McGuire know? That's probably a good pick, my friend. There's Max Black coming in. He's been doing some coloring.
Man.
Johnny, you really don't think it's happening. Here's my question to you, Johnny, honestly. Did you just say that to defend your nephew? Is that what you're doing? Are you just trying to defend Hayden right here? Because nobody's on Hayden's side on this issue except you. Oh, Uncle Johnny says Hayden's right. Uncle Johnny. Oh, me. I don't want to go. I just want to keep talking about this because I just think Arkansas's got a great chance to shock the world. Shock the world. Shock that world.
Shock it.
But Uncle Johnny doesn't think so. Anybody else, we're going to give you about 10 seconds there to give us your either is happening or is not happening. Will Arkansas?
Johnny says somebody's got to give him some love.
Alabama beat Gonzaga.
Seriously?
Well, they beat us, but that's one of their 3 losses.
Really?
Yeah.
Alabama beat Gonzaga?
Yeah.
I'm going to guarantee it then. Oh, I've already done that, haven't I?
Well, I said they win by 10.
What was the Arkansas-Alabama score this year?
67-68. 1 point.
They lost, didn't they?
Missed the last second shot.
Did they lose?
But missed the last
They
second
had
shot.
an opportunity to win the game.
I mean,
that's
that-
all you can ask
But they
for.
split with Alabama.
Okay. At home, where'd Alabama beat Gonzaga at?
I'm not sure.
Look
I
that
guarantee it was in Gonzaga.
Probably so.
Max?
The night the
Turn
lights
out
went
the lights.
The party's over.
He's talking about Gonzaga and Alabama. See, the whole lights went out because you're sitting there going back to your Gonzaga pick. I'm going to give you one last chance before we do the birthday report.
Come on, Hayden.
Brian Underwood, Arkansas, North Carolina, Houston, and Kansas. That's a good four. That's a real good four. I like it four. Brian knows most things, and he's got Houston like you've got Houston. I don't know where you're coming from here, Houston.
I
think
Houston in the Final Four. I got Nova.
I know. Houston has a tremendous basketball team. I mean, a lot like Arkansas, very athletic. Shoot it a little better than Arkansas does. Defend probably almost as well, but I don't know. I'm waiting on another comment. Somebody's got to give him some love. Your own uncle having to defend you here on the show. All right, Hayden, before we go to the Two Chicks Florida more birthday report, and we've got more stuff coming up here in a little bit. Last chance to correct your bracket.
No.
Not going to do it.
No. It's correct.
Before we go to the Two Chicks Florist and more birthday report, we're going to give you one final chance. One final chance. Folks, all you Arkansas folks, look at this guy. He's going to make his final prediction on the Hogs and Gonzaga. Final one. Hayden, final choice. With conviction.
Gonzaga.
That's not much conviction. How is it Gonzaga? Is it Gonzaga or Gonzaga? The Zags.
I'd say Gonzaga.
I say Gonzaga. Gonzaga. I know this.
It's irrelevant. It's
You have a
Hogs.
great choice. A wrongful choice. Now I get how many points you give me?
8.
8.
That's for wings.
That's
Pizza
right.
will straight up.
Oh, the pizza straight up?
Yeah.
Oh, no, so 8 for wings. I get 8 with wings.
Oh, I'm
It's
not
so-
back out of it now.
I am not backing out. Because I tell you what, I'm going to get on down to Fathead. Ben. Hey, Ben. Have you got the Two Chicks Florist and more birthday report ready to go? Let's do that right now. Here's the Two Chicks Florist and More birthday report. Forest and More birthday report includes all of these people having birthdays today. On today, Monday, February the 21st, Gary McKee, the class of 1974, has a birthday. Ross Ford, Persephone Calamese, and Cynthia Warren, also from the class of 1974, all with birthdays on today. Tomorrow, Kay Jones from Collinsville, Illinois, has a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Miss Kay. And then on Wednesday, the 23rd, Ralph David Black. R. David Black with a birthday. Vaughn Tate and Trey Hurst with birthdays on Wednesday. Thursday's birthdays include Brenda Benish, Chris Keaton, J.R. Moody, Renee Lawson George, Sandy Robinson with a birthday, and Joe Winningham McLeod, all with birthdays on Thursday. On Friday, my good friend Ben Smith has a birthday. John Petty has a birthday on the 25th. Becky Rushing Head also. Keisha Ains, Rock and Ricky Rowland with a birthday on the 25th. Tara Harris and Kyle Kilgore. Kyle Kilgore, my brother-in-law from down in Little Rock, with a birthday on Friday. On Saturday, the 26th, former Greyhound Rick Ellis with a birthday. And then on Sunday, Johnny Henderson, Meredith Timms, Scotty Sullins, and the class of 1974, Linda Houston Green, has a birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday to everybody from Cable 15 TV and all those celebrating birthdays this week from Two Chicks Florist and More. Is all right. Corey Beck, Stewart at the post, and who was other? I had it on. I knew it.
Corliss, yeah, you said Corliss.
Well, I said Corliss and Scotty, and then Corey Beck,
Scotty
Dwight
Thurman.
Stewart.
Scotty Thurman.
I thought I said Thurman. And who was the fifth starter on that team?
His
Goodness
name's five.
gracious. I'm getting old. Happy birthday to everybody.
Happy birthday from Two Chicks
Gonzaga
Florist
and
More.
Michigan.
Wait, we have an announcement to make, and you've probably seen it here if you're watching the show. Ricky Morales has a prediction.
No,
First of all,
Rick Morales.
Big Rick Morales has
Rick.
a prediction. Okay, then that carries a little bit more weight in my book, my friend. How's Rick Morales doing? Yes, sir. He's got Gonzaga and Michigan for the national title, and that probably might work. But I like it. I thought that was Ricky. I was fixing to really scold him. Mr. Morales, we appreciate you watching our program. Sir, Jeff Grizzle's watching. Hogs win the Natty. Brian Underwood. Yes.
He's exactly right.
He is exactly right.
Maybe next year, boys.
Not happening this year.
Maybe. It might happen next year, too. You're exactly right.
Repeat.
2 in a row.
Well, we got more to talk about, but I do want to sell a few things and remind everybody that the program is brought to you by Delta Manufacturing Company, the Eves family. Brought to you by Temp Pro. And if you need your heater, air conditioner, and I would say this time of year is probably your air conditioner work on, you can call the Lasker boys. Customized Vision Care will bring up a program here in just a little bit. We talk about them quite often. Fathead Pizza, one word, all caps. White River Health System, also one of our sponsors here on Sports Unleashed. El Puente Mexican Restaurant, the best Mexican food in the world, is one of our sponsors. And, of course, the Bank of England, they'll be sponsoring something here in just a little bit. The Jackson Funeral Home is always the lead sponsor on this program. Diaz Scrap Metal, who if you want to sell some scrap and you want to get paid good, you can talk to those guys at 523-3858. C&M Ag Depot, it's kind of like a retail store if you'd like to do a little business with them. Farm supplies, hardware, but they have a clothing store and boot store, so on, and some tools if you need tools. Fletcher Land Surveying, Cha-Cha, our good buddy, and obviously Two Chicks Florist and More. Subway inside the Newport Walmart, and then Unity Health Newport, always sponsoring something here on our program. We thank all those folks for doing so. Now, Hayden has not changed his mind after the break on Two Chicks Florist's birthday report. We're going to give him one last opportunity. Is there anything else that we want to talk about on the NCAA before I go to a couple of more things? Because I want to talk a little high school stuff. Anything else on the bracket? Ben?
I think we've covered it. Hogs all the way. What else is there to talk about?
Hayden, anything else you want to change?
I'm good.
Josh, anything you need to change? But we're all in agreement that
The Hogs win.
Hogs win. And Josh made a good point. Looked up Gonzaga, and Gonzaga lost to Alabama. Let's say Alabama. Where? Alabama. Where?
And the Hogs lost to Alabama. I mean,
Well, but they didn't mean to.
have a credible loss for them. I mean, jeez.
It is a credible loss.
Okay. Well, the Hogs lost to them too, David.
Yeah, it's a credible loss.
Okay.
Yeah, Alabama, great team. Oh,
Well,
wait a minute.
they lost by 8, and we only lost by 1, so we'll win by 7.
Well,
That's that logic.
I'm gonna tell you how Alabama. How good? Let's see. I'm trying to find them in my. Wait, they're not. Alabama's not in Sweet 16. So. Are you kidding me?
What? I mean, I don't get what you're.
Oh, wait, that ain't nothing good. Even though they beat Arkansas, that's the only quality win they had all year.
Okay.
Once again, kind of disappointment in the SEC.
Yeah, a little, but
Hard to make it to the Sweet 16, folks. Hard to make it.
Big Ten representing this year.
Well, when they got 19 teams in it out of the 10 that they have, they got 19 teams that got bids. So eventually, you think a couple of them would do well. They had a lot of. I think they had 9, didn't they?
Something like that.
Wait today, 9 teams in. How many they got left? A couple. All right. Been a good program, boys, hadn't it?
absolutely. I always enjoy to see you guys on Monday night.
Monday night's a good night. Monday night. Josh, everything going well?
Going good. Going good.
Hey, everything okay?
Fine.
Hey, fine. Zags. Oh, it's going to be so nice. So nice.
To enjoy that pizza. Can I have a slice of it?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I'll split the wings with you, too.
All right. What flavor are we going to get?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want. So, we pick Arkansas and Hayden Dudley.
Next show Monday night, I'm going to eat on camera while y'all talk.
Well, let's just do our show out there.
That'll be fine. Y'all talk, and I'm going to eat the whole time. I have nothing else to say.
Well, you're going to have to buy your own pizza.
Unless you're going to be participating in the show, I want you to rattle our cage next week if you're right. The way we rattled you tonight.
I'm not rattled. Trust me.
Gonzaga cannot, for the last time tonight, folks. We're going viral with our prediction. There is no way that the Gonzaga Zags, what's a zag? A zigzag?
They're
Right before a
bulldog.
zig.
A bulldog?
They're Gonzaga Bulldogs. They're not a zag.
The Gonzaga Zags. A bulldog. A zag is a bulldog?
Is that what you're telling us?
Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Gonzaga Zags, and the Zags is a bulldog. I don't see it happening. Right here, Arkansas wins that game. No more questions.
No.
We have the Subway Unity, quote, player of the game. We have the customized vision care look back. And what we're going to look back on is something that Josh put together again for us this week. It's the Bearcat Blast, which the Newport girls softball team, senior girls softball team, went to the Bearcat Blast, which is, I guess, hosted by Brooklyn in Jonesboro. And he spent a lot of time taking the video and splicing it together and cutting and editing and getting us all 4 games, I assume, on this. All 4 games on that tape. It's coming up. We're closing out. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on a Monday night, 7:05. And as we say, go Hounds and go Hogs.
There you go. Run it out. Run it out. Good try,